Hi, I'm just going to do a video on the law of attraction. So I hear a lot of the times people saying, if only I could find the right motivation to do this and do that, then you know, I could excel in my business and I would be a better mum and I would be feeling really good about myself. Now, as we've said before, so let's go back to the emotional box. So we are energy beings, okay? And we have, you know, we are made up of energy. So right down from a cellular level where, you know, the energies we need for us to live, basically. And then we've got all the meridians, and then we've got the chakras, and we've got the aura. So when we're having disruptions in the body, I'll draw you another picture. My budding artistry. So okay, this is my little person. Okay, now when we're saying what you think about most often is what you're going to attract to you. So if you saw the last video on anxiety, where I said about how we're holding everything in this emotional box, and then the emotions of fear and powerlessness and anger and, you know, all the heavy, dense, contracted emotions that we feel. Now, the emotional box is full and we have all these different emotions inside of us, but we're trying to be happy and we're doing all the right stuff. We're doing the self-development, we're doing gratification, we're going out running, doing our exercise, but still feeling really bad inside and not knowing why. It's like on a repetitive cycle. So 1 minute you're up, you're feeling really good, and then you end up back down here feeling bad again, and you keep fighting. The yo-yo cycle, I used to call it, is 1 minute you're up, everything's going really well, yeah, I'm beating it this time, and then long and behold, next day you're flat on your ass again, back at square one, just like, why is this happening? Okay, the reason we end up in this yo-yo cycle is because of the emotions that we're holding on to in our body. So we've got this emotional box, we've got our meridians that are blocked, our chakras and our aura, and it's all the emotions that we're holding on to that keep dragging us back down here. So no matter the amount of exercise and pills and mindfulness and everything that we do, we keep coming back down to that unless we release the specific emotions, the core reason why we're feeling that way. Okay, so if you've had a trauma from a childhood, or you've had a bad experience in your life and you're feeling bad about yourself, so feeling unloved, not loving yourself, you're not your own best friend, you don't respect yourself, and you don't take any time for yourself, so you're going to be feeling all of this inside of you. Now, with the law of attraction and the law of vibration, now how this works is the energy that's inside of you comes out through the chakras and out through your aura. So every emotion that you're feeling is vibrated out. It's the way of the world, you know. What we give out comes back the same. So if you're giving out love and joy and happiness, you'll find that love and joy and happiness is coming back to you. But do you ever find, say in the morning, your partner comes down the stairs and you know instantly before they've even opened their mouth that they're in a bad mood? And that's because you can feel their energy. Or you're at a party or you've gone shopping and somebody stands too close to you and you're like, ooh, they don't feel nice. You meet someone and that first interaction is, oh my God, they're lovely, or oh my God, there's something about this person that I really don't like. And that is because you're feeling their energy. like we're all in each other's energy all the time, but it's what they've got going on inside that you're feeling. So if you're in a state of fear and worry and panic, say about money, okay? So money, and lack of money. So you're going to be constantly worried, in these emotional states of worry and despair, and really feeling it in your energy. And this is where the law of attraction, when people are trying to manifest stuff, goes wrong. Because if you ever find, oh, I'm doing these goals and oh, I really want to get this, and it doesn't turn up, and yet you've got lack of money and you're really feeling it. It's a different, you know, when you become aware of how you feel, what you feel, and, you know, everything stems from that awareness. So when you've got a lack of money and you're worried, you really feel it. You feel it in the pit of your belly, you feel it in your chest, feel it in your head. It gives you stress, it gives you anxiety, and you're feeling it. So you're sending that feeling, that vibration out into your aura and out into the world. And then the universe is saying, oh, I'm feeling this, I'll give you more of that, because what you give out, you get back. So that is why, if you're focusing on lack of something, if you're in fear of something, it will keep coming. So if you've got I don't know how I'm going to feed my kids, I've got this lack of money, and then all these bills keep turning up, and all these other things keep turning up, and you just end up more and more stressed about lack of. That is your law of attraction, your law of vibration. You're sending that out into the universe, and the universe, it doesn't know whether it's good or bad. All it's doing is answering your calls. It doesn't know whether it's what you want or you don't want. It's feeling this intense feeling, and it's like, okay, we'll give you that back. So that is what's happening here. And it's the same whenever you're really happy and you're joyful in your day, then you attract joyful, happy people, happy experiences, lucky moments, you know? So the point of doing the work that I do is to release all this crap that's going on inside of you that's keeping you stuck where you are. So whether it's ill health, worry, stress, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, fibromyalgia, ME, anything like that, when you're holding all of these emotions and you've got all this congestion in your body, you're just feeding that back out through your energy and attracting more back in. Okay? And this is what I said about the law of attraction. Now, when you're trying to manifest stuff, we write it down, because this is how I used to do it. I used to write it down, believe it's going to come, and it doesn't come, and you're just like, oh, for God's sake. But you're not feeling it with the intensity that is coming. It is coming. I know that is coming. I am having it. It is mine. Now, when we moved into, before we moved into this house, I actually drew a picture of the house I wanted. Because we'd moved from Wales and we'd had a terrible traumatic family experience, and we were living at my in-laws, and yeah, it was a bad time, and I desperately wanted to move into a big house. You know, I was pregnant with my third child, so I drew a picture of this house, and it was a big house with a big blossom tree in the garden, and I'm like, we are moving and we are going to have a big house with a big garden, and that is that. So just before I went into hospital into labour with my fourth child, Teddy, I'm looking at houses, because we lived in a tiny little shoebox house, which was wonderful, but could not fit another baby in, and it was on a main road. So I'm looking at houses, and I came across this one. Now, this is the biggest house I've ever lived in. It's massive, and it's got blossom trees in the garden. Now, I envisioned being in this house, living in this house, being in the garden, being in the kitchen, making the food, pulling up to the drive every day, you know, I really felt it. And long and behold, because there was 2 other people going for the house as well, yeah, we got the house. So there really is a difference in, like, I want you to be aware of really feeling the feelings that you feel. Are they good or are they bad? Because if they're bad, you need to change that. Change it into a feeling of gratitude, okay? Because when we come from a place of gratitude and of love and of joy, it changes our energy states. So just be aware of what you're feeling and what you're giving out, okay? Because love and joy and happiness is our natural frequency, and it is where we want to be resonating, so we're in flow with the flow of the universe. Okay, hope that makes sense to you. So today, just be aware of what you're feeling, those thoughts as well, and what you're saying, because the universe is listening, and what you give out, you will get back. And what you're feeling inside is going out into everyone, not just the universe, it's going out into your children, it's going out into your partner. Everyone's feeling it. And if you don't believe me, go and stand next to someone and just feel their energy and see what you can feel. And I'll leave that one with you. Bye.